Scott again, and today we're at the Getty Museum north of LA in the hills, and just want to tell you a few things before you get here that you will need to. You come on the freeway and there's an exit right off, and when you get off you'll go down and park. You'll take a ticket stub to park. It costs about $20 to park, and then you'll bring that into the Getty Museum with you. But you'll come up and you can either walk from the parking area up to the Getty Museum, which takes about 20 minutes, they say, for the average person, or you can take their tram. There's no charge for the museum, but it is $20 to park, and there are hundreds and hundreds of parking spots. It seemed to be pretty full when we were here, but it said there were still almost 500 parking spots. So that's an introduction. Like I said, you can ride the tram, and it takes just a few minutes, or you can walk. It's quite a long walk, but if you're up for it, it's a pretty walk. And the Getty Museum sits right on the side of a hill. You can see it for miles around. And let me just show you what the outside looks like. Okay, this is what you see when you're up at the top. Right over there are the tram tracks and part of the building, offices, and you're in the hills, clear up the middle of nowhere. And there's the museum itself. You can go as fast as you want, take as long as you want. Like I said, it's free, but $20 to park. And we'll show you some of the insides and some of the artworks. And we'll get back in just a minute. There's the information desk. And you can sign up for tours, get maps here, and they'll tell you the best ways to go. And there's all kinds of little spaces around, restrooms off to the side of the information desk. Okay, here's the map. Try to unfold this with one hand. You see, you can pay for parking. So bring your ticket with you when you park. There's gardens and all kinds of tours, or you can just go by yourself. A lot of galleries. So we'll take a big one, so if you want to pause it and look at it, you can. And you can see the gardens. So this is a video of the layout of the whole thing, and it really could take you days to go through all of this. Here's the little description. Just pause the video if you want to see individual pieces longer. We actually got lost in the last building we were in. We thought the elevator was in one place, and we had to go through a bunch of galleries to even get to the place where the elevator was. But there's so many stairs here, you could Get lots of exercise. And there's a restaurant here if you need it. There's multiple buildings, and it's a little confusing from their map. It doesn't always show in great detail where things are. For example, it says there's a video, an orientation video. It doesn't say where it's at. There are lots of people around to help you though. There's a cafe. You can get something to eat and drink. Gardens everywhere. And even lower gardens down below. It's a huge place. It's just hard to know where to start. But a lot of people wander around everywhere. Lots of places to sit, contemplate, and enjoy. Lots of overlooks. Just massive buildings. Ceilings are high everywhere. Definitely worth your time, whether you've got an hour or days. But just remember, it is $20 for parking, so make it worth your while. Doing more of the gardens and the seating where you can eat. There's elevators if you don't want to walk up and down the long flights of stairs. Sculptures down below. Stairs, stairs, stairs everywhere. Galleries everywhere. They have power assisted doors because the doors are huge and heavy. And see these galleries, just lots of blank space, I guess, so they can put things on the walls. And up there, it's got an incredible number of stairs. Huge, huge building, tall, very tall. But somewhere in here is the Van Gogh, and we're going to go in and see it. Very nice gallery spaces, very tall ceilings. Huge, huge place. You could come back several days and spend lots of time going through the gardens and all the exhibits. So here's the whole facility except for those behind the trees. You hear all kinds of languages. Lots of people here. here's the first comic book. When you look at it, you can pause the video and look at that and read it more. It's more about their attributes. There's another gallery. here's what I really came to see. Monet's irises. So now we're in the parking lot. There's lots and lots of parking spaces. When we were there, like I mentioned, there were almost 500 spaces open. It does get busy, and at every elevator, there's a place where you can pay for your parking. You don't have to take it up to the top, like I mentioned before. But you'll notice that I didn't show you every single painting and statue in the museum. It was mostly to give you a view of the museum, get a feel for it, see what the buildings are like, and give you a taste for what's in the museum. Look up on the hill and you can see the Getty Museum. We've just come out of the parking lot and you can see it up in the distance, and it takes quite a while to get up there walking. But yeah, freeway is right beside us to the right. But it's a great experience. Hope you like this. Give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Thanks.